Alright folks, if you are looking at packs, whether it be a small waist pack, sling pack like these, or on up to a bigger backpack, you've probably noticed a couple of things if you've really started deep diving down into gear and looking beyond just the surface of your typical big box store type laptop packs, things like that. You'll have packs that you'll see often with either a lot of built-in organization like this has, where you've got these little elastic loops and slip pockets, or you may come across a big hiking pack that is just a big open pocket. And for me, I've started liking things that are just a big open pocket with no organization so that I can add my own into it versus packs with the built-in organization. Now, these are just being used as examples. My bigger packs, I don't have any big packs with built-in organization, so these are the only two I had comparable size and usage case. That's what we're going to look at right now. But I've got 3 pros and 3 cons for each. We're just going to discuss them real quick, and I'll toss in some of my experiences at the end. So we'll start with, this is the VanQuest Tech 04. We'll start with the pros and cons of built-in organization. And this is based on my experience, in my opinion, so you guys feel free to add your own thoughts in the comments below. Pros for this: it's ready to go out of the bag. They're cheaper overall usually, and there's less thought involved and easier to set up for most people. Now, ready to go as in you can grab this bag, you can toss your items in there, organize them, out the door you go, without any extra thought, hassle, or anything like that added into it, which ties into my third pro. If you get a pack that does not have all this in there, you got to think about it a little bit more as to how you want to lay it out. So these are turnkey, ready to go. Stick your stuff in there, use the bag. Cons for it: limited arrangement of items. You've got to compromise. So you've got to conform to what the pockets offer. If you've got items that are a little bit bigger, a little bit thicker, longer, wider, taller, whatever, you got to figure out what to do with them. Whatever you put in here has got to work with what you are given. They're not as flexible for changing loadouts. So if you're moving stuff between bags, this ties right into the third one as well. You've got loose items in them that are easier to get lost. So you're not able to just conveniently and easily grab little small kits out of here and move between bags, or if you just need your small one little kit, say this is your writing kit, your office kit, you want to keep just a little pouch of different markers, pens, and things like that. It's not as easy to do in something with built-in organization, usually because of how the bags are sewn and arranged. You can't just grab a little pouch out, have that in there. You can, but it's not as flexible. Loose items, it's easier to lose stuff, and that's my experience. I've had bags like this. I used the Dendrite Large for a while, and it was real easy to have something fall out and you didn't realize it. You know, the bag gets knocked over while you're using it, your stuff spills out, or tossed around in the car, it gets shaken up, whatever. Next thing you know, you open it up, everything's just kind of at the bottom. So there's 3 pros and cons of that. The big open pouch, like this Hidden Woodsman waist pouch right here, it is pros of these, in my opinion. Flexible loadout with smaller sub kits. So you can take you something along the lines of this Living Creed Pocket Trauma Kit, Tough Possum Gear 3x5 pocket pouch, the Tough Possum Skittles, or the 6x8 Possibles. You can use all of these to build out different kits. For instance, in my hiking pack, I've got a 6x8 that's got flashlights and chargers in it. So when I need it, I can just pull that out. I've got that sub kit right there. I don't have to take the whole thing with me. So you can build out smaller kits, which makes it easier to also change out between different packs. You can dial it in exactly for what you need. Where built in, you've got to kind of work with what's there. This way, you can dial it in for exactly what you need. If you need an administrative panel for pens and USB drives, headphones, whatever, you can put that in one. If you need medical, you're just a little bit more flexible on how you want to set it up. And usually what I've noticed as well, packs that don't have built-in organization, that are just big open packs, usually have 1 maybe 2 big empty pockets in it, and then they'll have 1, 2, maybe 3 smaller pockets on the outside that are also open as well. But you just seem like you have more usable space, where this one, as you can see, it doesn't really open all the way up. It expands, but it's not nearly as much room inside of it. You do have a front pocket, you do have a rear pocket. Once I've started setting this up and used it though, I find that these just turn into small slips and they're just kind of wasted space that don't work too well. So you've got more open space with a big pouch like this. Those are the 3 pros. 3 cons though. Overall, these are going to be more expensive because you're not going to be able to buy this and it's not going to be ready to go out of the box, which is the 3rd con. The 2nd con, more trial and error is going to be involved in finding pouches and organizers and things that are going to work to suit your needs. So while it is more flexible and you can tailor it, you're going to have to put in more legwork for finding those items that are going to work for your needs, which is again going to cost more money, and that's how they're going to become more expensive overall. Yes, you might buy this for $20 or $30 cheaper than one with built-in organization, but you're going to end up with probably $50, $60, $70, $80 really quick or more in organizers to go inside of it to get it dialed in. You'll probably be more happy with it in the long run, but it is going to require more time, more trial and error, more money to set up one of these packs. For me, if you've watched any of my other videos, you can tell that I like a big empty pack that's got no organization and I can add it to it. And that comes back to just being able to build out small sub kits for them and tailoring it for what I need. I'm not going to find, for the most part, I'm not going to find a pack that's going to do exactly what I want and how I want to use it. I'm not carrying standard items that most built-in organization is geared for. Most built-in organization is geared more for office style settings and things like that. I've noticed smaller slip pockets. They don't work for most of my gear. So a big empty pack, I can buy me different size organizer pouches, set them up with small kits, put it in there and go. What that allows me to do is easily transfer my gear from one pack to another. You know, my Hill People Gear Connor V2, that's my all-around pack that I keep set up ready to go. It's good for a day hike. It's good for an uncomfortable overnight. But if I'm truly going camping, I'm going to take my Markor 45 where I can carry more supplies. I don't have enough gear, though, to keep multiple packs set up right now. So sometimes I share gear. I can pull these sub kits for just the stuff I need out of my Connor, stick in my Markor, out the door I go. Also, if I need to, for instance, with a flashlight kit, like I've got another 6-bay, if I need just my lighting kit, batteries, headlamp, extra headlamp, light, I can grab that one kit and take it with me, and it's all contained and all right there in one bag versus having them in individual slip pockets, and now I've got to do something with them. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. You guys feel free to drop comments below. I'm going to do another video showing what type of individual organizers I use and different options, but just wanted to throw that out there. Hadn't really seen it talked about before, so thought it was just a different topic. But you guys keep your knives charged, your lights sharp. We'll catch you on the next video.